morning, ladies. I hope you are feeling a fabulous on 50. Fabulous over 50. Fabulous over 50 lifestyle channel. I'm Lisa Marie, and I am your host, and I'm over 50. I'm actually 53, and I will be 54 years old in August. This August 2021. And I feel like it's going to be the best birthday I ever had. Also, I like to say Happy Mother's Day. So we'll see if anybody get on because I know you mothers. You might. Yay! We got one person already. Hey, I hope you're well. You're feeling great. You know, I feel amazing this morning. So first thing, today's day 8. Let me tell you what I've been doing for all of these days. First of all, the outfit. Let me tell you the outfit, even chopped it up. This was a whole other outfit and I cut it. And I'm going to actually get it really made well. I just cut it up to see where I want it to be. I cut this whole thing up, y'all. The whole entire thing. You know, I'm into my shorts. But y'all, can we talk about, no, seriously, can we talk about this movie right now? Let me tell you about this booty, because this booty is very important. So I have been doing squats for 8 days, and I have to say, in them 8 days, I've noticed that my booty is juicier. Like we can feel it, we're grown. I feel like my butt is way juicier than it used to be. Okay, because squats work. Everybody say it together. Squats actually work. I've been doing it for 8 days. I just did lunges, only did lunges one day. But I have to incorporate lunges into my morning routine and not into my nightly routine. Because when I do exercise before, going to sleep, I have too much energy and I can't even sleep. So, and today I had to go. Today I didn't do exercise last night, but last night, like I woke up I think naturally at about 4:35. And it's funny because yesterday I asked Spirit, the Spirit asked me to start waking up early because there's so much that I want to do before I do my public meditation, and I want to actually do my private. And so I had all these ideas and thoughts, and we'll talk totally about that. Today, make sure you're going to be on my other channel, Afro Central Home Design, because that channel right there, I'm going to be on all day. I got so many great things coming. So as I was up this morning, I was thinking all these things that I want to do. So for those that don't know, I have another channel, Afro Central Home Design, because I am a designer, a Black American woman living in Ghana. Been here for over a year, a little bit over a year, like a month. And I have a room that I call the Ashanti room. Sometimes it's the yellow room, the Ashanti room, all of that good stuff. And I want that room to be a craft room for sure, a prayer room where I do my yoga. I want an altar. My altar in there, I want to set up an altar. I don't have one. And a place to do my yoga and exercise and just to be free. So I got a lot of cleaning up and doing that, a lot of rearranging, a lot of moving plants and actually giving some plants away. So I had this brilliant idea that I call Kwame's brother Kojo, and asked Kojo will he be available to work for me today. You know what? Because I was thinking okay, so I can't really have a house girl or a house boy. Somebody said you get house boys when you have a lot of heavy lifting stuff. I can't really have that right now because I'm not home, and you kind of need to be home and all that. I'm not really a housewife, so that wouldn't really work. But I can hire somebody as I need it. This is a brilliant idea. It just came to me. I feel silly, but that's the way it is. So I can hire as needed, right? So so that's what's up. So he's coming over today. I'm gonna have him do all of the dusting and the cabinets, dust, all these here, the touch and all the dusting, all the cabinets, all the shelving. You'll see it on Afro Central Home Design. You'll see the whole thing. In every room. Hopefully he can get it all done today. If not, but I want to focus first in the Shanti room. And we're going to be doing a lot. But I'll tell you more anyway. Just a little sneak peek because I can go on and on, but that's not over here. I'm going to tell you a lot about that when that comes. But I was in that room cutting my clothes. I had a bag of donation stuff, and I was going to cut it. I was going to donate it because they was just ill-made, not very well made. And then I found ways. So this is part of going to be on my athletic line. And I'm already cutting stuff, so I'm going to actually have her fix what I already have instead of buying stuff new. And then if I like the way it's fixed, all this stuff, I got a lot of two-piece sets I'm going to, share. share with the public and have my active wear. And yeah, so day number 8, raw food. I feel, I feel like I feel brand new. I feel young. I feel much energy in my body. I feel like everything just works out. The timing, I'm in the right place at the right time. I get up at the right time, go to sleep at the right time. I feel happier. My sleep is amazing. I sleep well. You know what? Why don't I sit down? And again, if I didn't say it again, I think I did. Happy Mother's Day, because I am a mother. So let's see if we can get a little more intimate or not. We just need to. I feel younger. I feel sexy. I feel sexy and sensual, y'all. I did my paper rollers. I curled the hair again. We're going to get some real rollers tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. I can go out there and get some real rollers. I talked to Faustina, and I just put this to the side. Got my Lisa. You can have your earrings, too, with your name on it. I feel young, and I feel sexy. And not maybe sexy like, oh, I want to have it, but more like, oh, I am it. Like I feel sensual, and I feel sexy, and I feel youthful. And raw foods for me, it gives you that sensuality and sexiness back, even on the wanting of it, for sure. But more for me, the feeling it in your own body. You don't need anybody else. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a partner to feel sexy, that sexy feeling. Just aroused, but aroused from everything, sight, sounds, colors, textures. I definitely feel spiritually connected. You know what I feel too? I want to say to myself, so this is 9 days, today is the 8th day, 8 days in. But I was raw for a long time. I was raw for 6 to 7 years, maybe longer. I can't quite remember. I'm going to say between 6 solid years. I'm going to say 6 solid years I was raw when I lived in California. And I think to myself, when I first started, it's hard. It was the first 8, 9 days like this. It was pretty fabulous. And I did notice right away that I remember, and I was like, I could go back on videos. I noticed the first thing I noticed back then was how my skin was just so radiant, and my skin had cleared up really, really nicely. And that my skin on overall, just like the skin itself, is very soft. It's like your epidermis, which is your biggest organ on your body, is your skin. It feels like the cells, well, first of all, I know that there's a cellular turnover and a cellular regeneration, but also your skin sheds dead cells every day. I feel like I could feel that happening. I could see it happening. And yes, today, I do have one of my favorite oils, Baobab oil, Baobab. If you can find that oil, it's the best oil. It grows plentiful in Africa. It is such a freaking, it's an emollient, I guess you would say. It's very thick, it coats, but it penetrates as well, it protects. I think it's the best oil ever, like for me, I love it. So you only need a little bit, but it's different. You can put oil on, but your skin. So I feel like my skin is definitely softer, more youthful. I feel like my body, you don't think you have aches and pains, and I never really thought I did, but when you do raw, and that, you know that your body feels like this light. It's weightless. That's the word I'm talking about. Another thing I noticed, and this has also happened before, is I noticed that when you exercise and you're raw, this is a big one, y'all, your body tones up faster. Yes, you can feel like you've been doing something for a week, and your body tones faster. Your body shapes faster. So any exercise you do, you feel it. Another thing, and I can see it, it's even happening right now as I speak to you, my eyesight becomes clearer. You don't realize how much mucus that you have inside your eyes when you cannot see, whether you're nearsighted or farsighted. So I noticed that as well. I noticed that my hair on the sides and the back, it seems like it's growing extremely fast, even in just these 8 days. Like maybe I'm gonna have to shave it again, or I might decide to just grow it in and just when I wear my braids, just keep wearing it like this. I don't know, because I kind of like getting my hair done, and then I don't have all that to do, which means I'm out of the seat a lot faster. My creativity is through the freaking roof. It's through the roof. Like I got so many ideas and so many things. I definitely need to cleanse. I noticed that like the cleansing is real, and then also this is I think the biggest thing is the connection to my divine femininity. Like I want to look pretty. You know, I feel already pretty. I feel it from the inside. I feel it from the inside when I'm raw. So then it expresses itself on the outside as well. And then there's a contentment. I think that that's also coupled with being over 50 for me, or being in your 50s. A contentment that I'm good just where I am. I'm right where I am. But I think that's a 50-year-old to me thing, or possibility if you balance, you could feel that. But I think with raw, it's not just I'm content with who I am, right? And I accept who I am, right? I'm going to tell you, it's a little beyond that. And to me, it's, I look good. Like, I'm beautiful, or I'm fine, or you know what I'm saying? I'm gorgeous like you. It's not, accepting means accepting yourself, and sometimes accepting that we'll never be this, and we'll never look like that. I feel like that's an acceptance, and that's probably a good place. I don't think it's a good place. I don't think you should never say anything and say you accept it. But it's that you don't see that. You see vibrancy, beauty, sexiness. You know, and no kid nobody else see it. You see it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I feel like I'm constantly looking in the mirror. So I need some more. And this is all in 8 days. 8 days. So let me tell you why I think it's happening so fast. The body has memory. And I feel like, yes, you could have done more of your life not raw and spend 6, 7, I think it was 6 to 8 years raw. And that 6 to 8 year raw would actually cancel out a lot of those other years that you were not. So in other words, your body was used to that, and your body really liked it. And I feel like your body liked it so much that when you go back to it, the 8 days is almost like going back almost to the 8 years, and that your body remembers that feeling because your body is experiencing that feeling again. And that's a big one. Another thing though, 50 ladies, 50 over 50 ladies, 50, we gotta exercise. I will put that out. But raw makes you want to do that. Raw makes you want, like I really had this other outfit on, it was like up to here, and I was tied here because I redesigned it. I'll show you it. And I was like, they're gonna be really ready for like me with my whole stomach out and the whole bit. And tomorrow I'm gonna wear it. And because that's what it does. It makes you like, you love your body. And so if you love your body, you want to take care of it. And when you take care of your body, you even love your body more. Because you start to see the results. Even if nobody else can see it, you can see it. So, and another thing, I feel like my skin has a definite shininess. Like yesterday, like I took my baths at night. Usually I take a bath at night and I take a bath in the day. But last night, I took my bath, of course, no, not of course, but today, not yet. And yesterday, no, since I had my night bath, I went out and ran all my errands and came back later and took a bath. But that whole day with not having that bath in the morning, my skin was just glowing because now you're sweating, you're getting rid of toxins. So the glow is truly from within. And the biggest thing in 8 days that I noticed is that I was able to release people, places, and things. And this, all of those things, people, and places, yeah, I would definitely say that. And more to come in 8 days where I couldn't do it in 8 months. Things that I couldn't get rid of in 8 months. It was just it's just all of that toxins that's leaving, there was stuff attached to it. That's why it was still there. And once you detach from those things that you think is just food or, addictions, whatever. And today our meditation is going to be how to release addictions. And not that I have any physical addictions. I don't drink anymore. I don't smoke anything. I don't. So I don't know. I don't feel like I got rid of the pastries. I'm not eating, anything that I would say was maybe a food stuff. And I'm not eating that because I'm eating raw. I'm not even addicted to, the only thing I got to work on, and that's why, is going to sleep earlier when I know my body's tired. and not trying to push my body past tiredness. And I don't want to do that. And I have done that, and I'm working on that. So I'm working on that, y'all. So yeah, I love it. And I love my kitchen again. So yeah, Kojo's coming over. Like, we're going to be dusting. That really, I need them in that Ashanti room because those plants are heavy. I got to move stuff around and change. I want them to dust all in between all of the things. Like, he is going to be working today. And then next week when he comes, I'm going to have one more time. I need him to spray paint his lamps, and I'm going to get some tables from the art center already built. I don't feel like, I decided I don't want to do the carpenter thing for that because you know why? You know why, right? Because I really want to do use the carpenter to make the butcher block table that I can do my demonstrations in with wheels, so they can slide over here, slide out, slide over there, and then basically if I wanted to do my demos in the Shanti room, I could, but that's more my craft spiritual room, just for the kitchen. But it still can slide out the way. It can slide against that wall, it could slide in this corner, or it could slide right out there. And I could mention it. So when Coach will come today, I'm going to tell him to find the carpenter and tell him to come call me, give my number, and tell him to call me because I'm so ready for that project. So you should check that out at Afro Technical Home Design. So then I can sit here and do my chopping, do my stuff. I really want to do my demos. I want to show you what I do. I want to show you what I create. So yeah, so I got a little early. My mind was a little busy at night, so I'm probably going to take a little nap. I'm going to need a nap today because I got a lot of work. Kojo's going to put all the plants that's outside, that they all die because I haven't been taking care of. I don't have time. All of them plants, he's going to have to dump them, get some trash bags, dump them all, and separate the bags because the bags get heavy. Now I'm going to figure out what to do with all these pots because I don't necessarily want to keep them. I can keep them outside for now, but I might just give them away. So if I can think of something creative, because maybe in the craft room, but I'm trying to keep the floor space, good. So that's what's up with me. What is up with you? Are you joining the challenge? How was your day? What day are you on? So please, people that's even watching the replay, leave it in the comment box. I want to know, what day are you on if you are doing it? How are you feeling? I know people have been leaving comments about how they're feeling. What kind of raw are you doing? Where you feel like you're doing mostly liquids? Are you trying new recipes? Are you using nuts and seeds? For me, nuts and seeds is a must. It keeps me satiated, and it keeps me not getting too so skinny that nothing fits. If you want to really go on raw and you're afraid about getting too skinny, do more nuts, and you don't even have to chew it. The nut milk is great, the chia seeds, the almond milk, the cashew nut milk. You can do, what's the other one? Walnut milk, pecan milk. I'm going to get some pecans just to try some milk. And then you can use the pate. I'm going to slice cucumbers today, and I got some pate. I really like my chips and dip. You can do that. So get that nut. You can even make nut butter. I got a vitamins. I just thought about that. I can make almond nut butter or even cashew nut butter, which is something that I absolutely love. I forgot. So you can make your own nut butters. So get the nuts and the seeds too, the sunflower seeds, the pumpkin seeds, of course the chia seeds and the hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are a little harder to find here. There's one place, but I don't have to go out my way. I'll just use my other nut milks. And I'll be making coconut milk. I thought about something too. I'm going to tell y'all. So one pate that I love is a carrot pulp pate. But I usually used to have a juicer when I was in other spot, when I was in the U.S. And I would juice the carrots. Of course, you get the pulp from, separated from the juice. And then I would use the juice in my raw soups that I would use in my vitamins, right? Which I'm going to go back to that stuff as well. But I don't have that. But I thought about it. You can do juices with your vitamins. You can do juice with vitamins. So simple. I'm going to get more juice bags. Because when I start making juices like with carrot juice and stuff, I'm going to need a new bag because it's going to stay. And this is what I'm going to get carrots. There's plenty of carrots here. I'll have next week. I'm going to get carrots, and I'm going to put them in the blender with water. Once it's pulpy, it's going to be all pulpy, I'm going to get my nut bag and put it through the nut bag. You can really put it through a sieve. You can put it through a colander, really, Well, I'm putting it in a nut bag, and I'm gonna keep that's the carrot nut bag, and I'm gonna squeeze it out, and I'm gonna have my carrot juice that I can use for, like I said, use for my soups. But more importantly, I get the pulp, and that pulp I make a great pate with the pulp of the carrots. You can put onion, you can put a little avocado for sure, garlic, and the secret to me is like 1 or 2 dates. I got that from Holistic Shine, Tamu from the Bay Area, Oakland, California. It is so delicious. So yeah, I don't have a juicer, but I do. That Vitamix could be a juicer too. You just have to squeeze the juice out. So you don't really need the extra juicer, not necessarily, and you don't necessarily need the food processor. So that's what's so different here. In the States, I had all this equipment. Here, I don't have all equipment, and I'm glad I don't really have the space. I don't want to be pulling all these different things. That thing to me was a hassle too. Pulling this out, putting this back. I'm like, I don't want to do all this. So the one machine is going to have to work for me. While I'm sitting here, I got a few empty bottles, half empty bottles. Let me drink them. Of water. I noticed something too, like my mind is sharper. So you know how, I guess you're doing some business online. I don't know if they have to authenticate you, and they'll send you a number, this code, and this code was it was 9 digits. It was a 9-digit code. I'm not lying to y'all when I say this was before I could do it. I looked at it for a second one time, because the code coming over here, but you got to go back over here to put it in, because I don't want to say I'm on my phone. I looked at it one time and remembered the whole thing, and I had to do something else the same way. I was just like, oh my God, like my mind. So your mind is way sharper. But you gotta get to sleep. I went to bed late, 10:30, and I woke up, I don't know, maybe 4:30, so that's too early. I missed some hours now. I'm kind of feeling it, but I'm gonna be working today in this house, and I'm gonna sleep tonight, because I'm gonna go to bed early, because my altar's gonna be set up. My altar's gonna be set up today. Like, I'm thinking about, I got some green mud cloth that was dyed, and the dye job actually didn't come out as dark as we wanted. I mean, it was already green, but it got faded, and then we dyed it, and the dye job didn't come out as dark to put on the bag, but the color is still very rich, and it's green, and it's kind of a light foresty green. The mud cloth is going on the altar. Yeah. I don't even have enough I don't even think I have anything for the altar, like, yeah. But that's okay, because I'm going to get I got a candle, but I'm going to get I'm going to get some candles. I'm looking for some, I will have made some beautiful bowls to hold water. You know, I'm going to have, my whole altar thing might be made. I might even have like something to put the glass candle in, like something that holds that. I don't know, but it's going to be beautiful. I just need a space, you know. I'm going to get a bell again to ring. I'm excited about the altar. Like, I haven't had an altar since I've been here, which is a whole year. And before that, in the other house, I didn't really designate a space for an altar, believe it or not. I mean, I wasn't feeling it, because I was altered out for doing Sacred Woman Queen of Four for 20 years. I think I was like, I don't want to even see no more altars. So, I mean, honestly, but now I'm ready. And I talked to my daughter, who's a graphic designer, and we are starting my Oracle cards. She's coming up with the graphics. It's 11 cards. And the reason why I want to get up early and why I want the Ashanti to be clear and cleansed is because I want to channel now the booklet for the reading, basically the readings for the Oracle cards. So I need to get up early to channel that. So that's my life. Let's see how y'all is doing. Let's bring everybody together. All right, ladies. Okay. And I noticed right away, my eyes a little red from not getting sleep, my eyes become lighter every single time I do Raw. My color of my eyes. I know some people say it was light already. No, it's light when I'm healthy. Other than that, it's regular brown. But my eyes become lighter, and of course, I mean, the skin is definitely clear. It's just the skin is clear. It's almost like somebody took the first layer off, but that's the food, and it happens so fast. And I incorporate, let me tell you, I'm a supplement girl, but my supplements are still herbs. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to go to Nana and Ketia, and I'm going to do a video on this Fabulous Over 50, asking questions about what older women need, because I have my supplements. I'm going to show you. Let me just show you my supplements. I mean, I can't tell you what each one is. I kind of maybe, I don't know. I'm going to find out more of what it is, but I can tell you one for sure. And it changed. I knew it because this had started in North Carolina. I was raw, and I kept thinking it was the raw, but it was actually menopause, right? And I was going through a loss. I was having this loss of minerals. I didn't know, but then I had an herbalist come, but I could feel it. I could feel that it was a mineral loss. Something was happening in my body. I forget the symptoms. Oh yeah, it was like I can't explain what was in the body. It was just a loss. That's all I could say. And so I looked it up, and it said it was a loss of minerals. It's like a numbness and a tingly feeling. I can't even remember now because I haven't had it in so long. But excuse me, y'all. It was like a numbness and a tingly feeling. Anyway, it was like a loss of minerals as I was getting older. So I was fine, Then I started taking some herbs. I was working with a sister called Your Herb Health, Sister Maliki Gray. I hope you're watching still. But she helped me a lot with that, and I was doing better. But then here for a while, because I was, it's different foods here, I just wasn't getting enough minerals because I wasn't having no greens, I can say that. And I started getting that feeling again. And then I met Nana and Ketia, and he got this. This one has, so people talk about the sea moss. Well, if you don't have access to sea moss, or you just don't feel like doing the process of soaking, this right here has all of the minerals. And he'll explain to you, it has all of the minerals that your body needs. This right here. And so I take this every day in my smoothies. I used to put it in water. You can put it in water. You can even put it in noni juice, which I got to up my noni juice from Nana and Ketia when I see him. I don't take noni juice all the time. When I have it, I take it fully. But this is for all of your minerals, all of them. And they're African herbs, and they are fabulous. This is, like I said, we got to put on what they are. All I remember about this one is, yes, this is the antiviral. So people that's getting concerned about, what's going around right now, and other viruses, nothing will live. This is the herb. I always say this. This is the one that I tell you that a sister had this book selling in her store in Ghana. And it was a book from the U.S., and these doctors wrote it, and they talked about Nana and Ketia, that he was the only one that they saw in the world that had this herb that would boost the immune system and kill you-know-what virus. Yes, that one today, and many others. This is that. So I take this. You can take it at night before going to bed, but you don't have to. I put them all in a smoothie in the morning. So, and it has other stuff too. That's why I said, let's let him explain it. And if you're interested, he can put them together. That's what he do. He sells them. People come from all over the world to sit with Nana and Ketia. But I mean, he was actually in the book with the white man that came, and yeah, bomb stuff. Now this, he told me, I didn't know what he was saying, but he was talking about this one right here. And this one, I wish I could tell you. It says you put your smoothie. He just raved about it, and Kwame went to get it. It was raining that day, and I couldn't make it, but Kwame went to get it, and he just said this is his newest invention, and it's good for everything. So this is my good for everything herb, so I take all 3 of them in my smoothies every day. So women over 50, we need our herbs. We get depleted. Women over 40, to be honest. We get depleted of minerals, especially if you not do a lot of leafy greens, and then of course they say the greens are depleted of minerals too. We get the estrogen, the loss of it, and we get things really happen to your 50-year-old body. But if you take your supplements, you eating your greens, those deep leafy greens, you're exercising, and you're not eating stuff that depletes you like sugar and pastries and pastas and starches. You don't want it. You don't want it. So, that's how I stay fabulous over 50. Okay. Hey, say less. Hey, say less. That short set is beautiful on you. Happy Mother's Day, beautiful. Thank you, darling. Grand Rising, naturally clever says. A natural clever says thank you. Grand Rising to you. To all the moms, happy Mother's Day, and to any who are having a hard time with this day due to loss of mom or, Lord forbid, loss of child. That's right. I send lots of love, comfort, and strength to you. Absolutely. Thank you, naturally. Erebus, good morning. Hey, Joy, Grand Rising, just finished work. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Going to have my spirulina moringa blend. Yes, with 7 banana and maca and 1. And I am 62 and feeling fantastic. Joy, do I love you? Love you, Joy. Yes, Joy. I'm inspired by you, Queen. Yes, Queen. Yes. Good morning, Bev. Hey, Beverly. Good morning, Miss Racy. Happy Mother's Day to you, darling. Beverly, hey, naturally clever, because I'm sure as a nurse you mother a whole bunch of people. Beverly says naturally clever. Happy Mother's Day, she says. Beverly Grand Rising naturally says, oh, Alan. Alan says, looking very sexy, Lisa. Love ya. Thank you, Alan. Kuan Yin says, peace and blessings, family. Hey, EA. Kuan Yin. You feeling Kuan Yin, so we Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin, Miss Racy, Bev P, and Happy Mother's Day. She naturally says, Beverly, thank you, naturally clever. I would love to get some. Yes, I'm going to get y'all. So like I said, when I'm going to go to him, we're going to ask him, so you'll know right then and there, and then we're going to get the herbs out. So I'll take the orders right there, because we're going to do it. You got to have these herbs like, woo, change me. I was like, oh, he's like, oh, I got you. I was like, okay. Magic Clever, you're too sweet. Happy Mother's Day, says Quanya. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Yes, queens. These herbs, and then I got these books. So like I said, so when we go into Afrocentric Home Design, we're going to go into what I'm going to do, following what I know, what I'm going to do with my bookshelf. Who says your bookshelf can't be in the kitchen? Like, my bookshelf is in the kitchen, and all the stuff I'm using, I don't even need there, because like I said, I don't store food. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 2, 4, 6, 8 rows, because the bottom rows for my water. I'm going to have like 8 rows of books. I'm ready for books again. Remember I gave away all the books? Now I'm ready for more, but the new books, African books, books on health and healing for sure. I think that's probably going to be, and other books about history, stuff that I love. I don't know, because I'm new now, I don't know, like, what's here in Africa? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get you on the clay. I have not used the clay for days, but I'm going to use the clay. I only have a little left, but I know where to get it. The clay, the African clay, is absolutely amazing. And then I also have sea salt from the Volta region, which is in like the rock form. But I'm gonna put it in my Vitamix, and we're gonna get it down to the powdery fine, so we could actually start using that salt, because I make these salt scrubs that with spirulina, and instead of using, you can use coconut oil, which works very well. Spirulina, salt, and coconut oil, or baobab oil. I will talk about that oil too today until tomorrow, because that oil is all that. And then wait, look at my earrings. I'm sorry, like, I love my earrings. I was wearing them other earrings, like them small ones with the Africa, and I was wearing those small giraffe. I didn't design those, so I liked them, but it's not the same thrill. The thrill is when you make your own earrings. I love them. I love them. Love them. All right, ladies, I'm going to get some real rollers, and we're going to do some real stuff. Let me see. Tomorrow's Monday. A week from tomorrow, I will take this out, because every 2 weeks. And I'm getting dark black again. And I don't know. I want to get the same style, because I love the bangs. I don't know. And I like the length a lot. I might just get the same ones done over. We'll see. We'll see. If I could wash them with it in, and then, I'm going to get it done over. I don't know. We don't know, because, I say all that. But I love this. I'm a braider, by the way. Welcome. I like braids. I love them. I like the way a braid looks. I like the whole, it just feels so African to me. So I love braids. And right now, I'm feeling the bob. Older woman thing. That's an older woman. Older women rock the bob out, because that's what we do. The gray hair women do the bob. I like bobs, but I like bangs, and bangs work for me because I'm growing my hairline out. So the bangs help to cover and let the hairline grow. Also, I shaved the sides and the back, but it's growing back so fast because my sides were compromised as well. My back actually, to be honest, it grows extremely well. So I might even grow the back and still shave just the sides now. And I'll even have a little fuller. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. As a 50 plus woman, I do not want to spend a lot of time on too much, and especially like my hair. So I kind of like the shaved sides and the shaved back because I be in and out of that chair, honey. I ain't sitting up there forever, and I love that. So this channel is about how to make our lives easier so we can be out there enjoying life. We want to be out enjoying life. We want to go out there and get it. And we want to constantly be creating and doing new things. And we want to feel fulfilled. And I think we feel fulfilled when we have a goal or a vision or a dream or a passion, and then we actually make it happen. That's a fulfilling feeling. And so you want the next thing, and that takes time. You know, for all you mothers, I'm going to tell you, if you are not at the point where you are now with yourself, I mean, at 50 plus, you might be. What a wonderful feeling. I'm talking to my 50 plus moms on Mother's Day, and then I got to go for meditation. If you are blessed to, at this point in your life, and if you're not, and you're still blessed, children are a blessing, but your children are grown and they live in their life. Now, you might help them here and there financially. That's me. 1 year, I told her, okay. But they are good. They like love. They would never want to live with you. They only want to think about living with you like that. You don't live with them, but y'all got love for each other. Maybe you're in one place, they're in another. It's the greatest point of your life because, first of all, you did that thing that I feel like a lot of women want, which is you had a child or 2 or 3 and you raised them, and that's a good feeling. But also, this is the time of your life and to enjoy your life and to enjoy your beautiful blossoming and blooming of being a 50-year plus woman, 50 plus, we're at 50, 60, 70s, it's for all of us. And to enjoy this time, and that it's not over. This is your time to get sexy, to exercise. Some of us are entering the dating market again. Some of us are coming out of it. So we're at different levels. But for me, it is such a good time to think about me and what that looks like. And it don't look like what I thought it would when I was 20. What I thought 54 was going to look like, I didn't even know it could look like this or feel like this. So get your fruits and your vegetables. We're going to get our herbs. We're going to talk about all the herbs. I cleaned out that whole herb section over there. But now I got to clean out this whole herb section, which means I'll have more jars, which means I'll have more stuff that I could put in it. Another thing I want to do when I go to the natural foods place that I tell you, and it's in a place called Rollins Park. They're going to big me up because there's a lot of people watching that one. I know it. As far as going to them, I'm going to have them hold the camera so you can see the little spot I go to. That place is my haven. That's part. A lot of the health food, that place, and Mahogany, I found out, and a couple other places, a lot of Hebrew Israelites are here. So some of them are of Ghanaian descent, lived in Israel, some still do come back, some lived in Israel, came back and opened up the market. So the place where I get all my natural seeds and nuts, and they got herbs and they got every herb. I'm gonna show you that little place. I heard that it's, now I know, I saw the name too. It's the Hebrew Israelites that own that. And then Mahogany is started by a sister who's a Hebrew Israelite, because I met that woman that I said her daughter had the nice braids is a Ghanaian who went to Israel to live for many, many years, her husband. But they came back to build, but they still go back and forth. And she told me that the person that owns the Mahogany is also a Hebrew Israelite as well. So they're black. And they're Hebrew Israelite. So that's where you're going to get a lot of that good, healthy foods, because people are serious about their food. And I'm loving that. So I want to show you Ghana. I want to show you Ghana from a raw vegan. I'm going to say raw vegan because I'm vegan now. I really want to be raw again. A raw vegan perspective. That's going to include books, resource guides of where to find all the vegan places and where to find all the different places that have a lot of the vegan restaurants also have little, they call them little stores in the front or on the side. They have shelves with stuff on it. And then just the best prices, and then also Nana and Ketia. Nana and Ketia, world renowned Nana and Ketia, who lives very humbly. We're going to have a discussion with him on, as we age, what do we need to be thinking about? And what herbs do we need to have? And I send herbs all the time. My sister, I send herbs to my daughter. I'm sending my second round to my daughter. So all I need in order to send herbs, you got to go somewhere and get a certificate. You do have to do that. You get a little certificate, and then, because they got to prove that it's going out, that's it. In the same jars it came in, it goes out just like that. So I just want you to know I've done it already. So it's going to be easy. All right, I set a little more time for us, but now I need to get ready for meditation. I love you all with all my heart. I have my smoothie. I'm going to have my cereal afterwards. I'm in all day. Kojo's coming over. Yay, we're going to get some of that Shati roll. Yay. Oh, just so good. I know, that altar, I need that altar right now. I'm creating an oracle card, so you need an altar for that. All right, ladies, I love you with all my heart. Thank you so much. Let me just get the last comments. Yes, on those herbs. Okay, Naturally Clever. Good. Miss Lisa Marie, you are so magical. Thank you, Kuan Yin. And that's the most important part, what it feels like. That's right, Naturally. The braids lay nicely on shaved sides. That's right, and less hair. Not as heavy and hot. Exactly. I get to feel the coolness, and I get to have, like you say, so I put the ponytail up, so I was even cooler, too. It works for so many reasons. And ladies, if you want to do them hot flashes, that's something to think about. So you know what, Kuan Yin, I love you. You are so smart. You always say something that at the end, like, it's just so brilliant and just so right on. And I appreciate you so much. She's right. Consider, ladies, that's the look. Like, shave them sides and that back, because we're a little too old to be sitting up in some hair braided forever, and get the coolness you need, but it will cover if you don't want to. You have a little edginess when you want that. It's a great look, and it's just, you be going all the place, be like, oh, they still there? You be like, bye, youngsters. See you later, youngsters. This old woman got shit to do, okay? So, yeah. And then them hot flashes come, you be like, I got all this damn hair. And you like, I'm just taking off, you know. Or you can just do a natural and you can just be good. But for some, you know, we want a little versatility. I need styles, so that's why I do it. Okay. And the bob is even the best, because now you don't have all that hair down your back. And then you just let them young girls sit up there for 19 hours while you was finishing 3, 4. Bye. Okay. All right. Thank you. You're welcome. That's it. Yeah. I'll be looking at them youngsters. I'll be like, yo, you good? Okay, I'm good too. I'll see y'all next time. I'll be out. They be like, oh, you're done? I'll be like, yeah, girl. You need to get up from that seat. But you young, you can handle it. All right. I love you. I'll see you in the meditation, ladies. If you don't know, laugh out loud. Yes, Beverly. Let them young girls have all that. If you don't know, I have another channel. I have 3 channels. I have another channel. It's a higher elevation channel, and we do morning meditation, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, every single day. Today we are on day, what, I think 31, 32? Let's go see. I think 32. Okay. See you in a minute. Love you, ladies. Peace.